doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make apple mac and cheese. Now, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I got this recipe. Actually, my wife Monica found the recipe on Rachael Ray's website. If you don't know Rachael Ray, she has a daytime talk show, but her main thing is cooking. So she does lots of cooking videos, and my wife enjoys watching her channel. And she came across this recipe. We're getting into fall now. It's a little colder outside. I'm trying to find some recipes that you can cook inside. Plus, it's great this time of year to fill your house with the delicious flavors of the food that you're cooking in the kitchen. And another reason is my daughter Ava Grace has a feeding tube. She doesn't eat a lot of solid foods, but one thing she loves and she kind of swallows is macaroni and cheese. So when we saw this recipe, we thought we'd give it a try. She's anxious to give it a sample at the end, so we're hoping she's going to like it. So I got some ingredients here. I got the small elbow macaronis because those are the ones that she can eat. We got some apples, some half and half. We're going to coat it with some sharp cheddar cheese and some Cheez-It crackers. I got the sharp cheddar and Parmesan and a few other ingredients, and this is going to be really quick and easy. And this is going to be kind of like the side dish like Rachael Ray did in her video, and I'll leave a link below. I'm also going to be making some bratwurst with some sauerkraut and onions to serve on the side with this mac and cheese. It's going to be a delicious meal. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, the first thing you want to do is to get all your ingredients out and measure it out accordingly, because we're going to cook this pretty quick and it's all going in the same dish basically, and then we're going to put it in the oven to kind of melt the cheese and everything. So I'm going to go over the list. I'll leave the complete measurements in the video description, but I just will go over this briefly. We're going to start off with 4 tablespoons of butter. We're going to have 1 bay leaf. I got 1 small onion that's been chopped up. The main ingredient in our apple macaroni and cheese is 3 small apples that have been sliced and cubed up. Now we get to the spice section. We have around 1/8 of a teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. We have around 1/8 of a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. You can find that at the grocery store. This is going to add a little festive autumn flavor here. We got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. I got 1 teaspoon of grated lemon zest. Now I got 1 tablespoon of fresh thyme that I've chopped up. I have 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour. We got a 1/2 cup of apple cider, or you can use apple juice. Now we're down to the home stretch. We got 1 cup of chicken broth, 2 cups of half and half, and I'm going to use a total of 3 cups of cheddar cheese, and then I'm going to save that last bit out of these 2 bags to sprinkle on top. And then last but not least, we got the crackers. It's around 1.5 cups. The easiest way to do that is just put it in a plastic bag, and then you can kind of crush them like this, so they're kind of like in breadcrumbs. And then last but not least, a 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Alright, there's all the ingredients. We'll be back in a second to put this dish together. Alright, before we start assembling this apple mac and cheese, time for a beverage review. I'm trying something I picked up at Trader Joe's. Coffee peanut butter cup porter. Porter with peanut butter powder, coffee, and lactose. 9% alcohol. So that's kind of a festive fall drink, I'm hoping. And this is my daughter Ava Grace and my son Kyle.
And the reason I don't have glasses on today is because
she broke them.
I broke them, and I can still see well. Don't worry.
We got some new frames coming. Of course, they were back ordered, the ones she had, but we got them on order. And Kyle's trying something new that we saw in the store. Mint lemonade French soda, Diablo, crafted with natural sourced ingredients and B vitamins. I have no idea what this is, but I'm running out of drink ideas. So whenever I see something new, we try it. So that's interesting. Kyle, that's yours. And then Ava Grace is trying something new. I know Kyle's had some of these in the past. This is Calypso. They make a bunch of different lemonades. Taste of the Islands, man. This is Southern Peach Lemonade with real lemon bits. Shake well. All right. So that's what we're all going to be having. You like lemonade, right?
You have to shake it more.
Shake it more? How's that?
Just like a second.
Let me get this. It's got a little plastic plastic
Oh my
thing
gosh,
in
it's
here.
hard for you. It's probably hard for you to do.
Well, I don't have any nails.
Camera.
Pour yours. You start to pour yours.
All right.
Oh, spell. You like peach, right? Let me have that because I need it for my beer.
Taste of the
I've had some interesting beers from Trader Joe's. They have some seasonal stuff.
This smells like it can go either way.
Oh, this is dark. Definitely a porter. Wow, that's dark. All right. It's got a little dog. Look, it's got a dog in it.
They're gonna
Grace.
laugh when I do that.
See? What? She calls dogs dues. All right.
I love dogs, so give me a big comment about dogs.
I definitely
Got it.
smell coffee. Yeah, coffee maybe. Yeah, definitely coffee. Maybe a little chocolate coffee.
All right.
Okay, everyone, cheers. Let's go cheers to our viewers. Thanks for
I hope
watching,
we get
guys.
some
I
likes.
appreciate it. All right,
get some likes
let's
soon.
try it and see, tell them what we think. Woohoo! Wow, there's a sweetness at the end of it. It's strong. It tastes like coffee. Maybe like a little bit of toffee, butterscotchy in there as well. And it's definitely got a sweet aftertaste. It kind of mellows out the bitterness. It's pretty good. I don't know how many I could drink, so it's a little too sweet for my taste personally, but I'll drink it. All right, Ava Grace. How was your Southern Peach? Is Southern Peach?
It tastes like whatever. I would taste like the time I had this Hawaii fruit thing. And
Oh, it's like Hawaiian Punch?
Remember when I had this fruit thing?
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you like this one better?
No, it tastes like that, but then it does taste like I'm at the beach in Hawaii.
Okay, so what do you think? Would you drink it again?
Yes.
Yes, you like it? Okay, and now Kyle, I'm kind of curious what yours going on with
So
you.
I'm normally really like with most drinks. I like to think that I give them a good, thing, but this wasn't that good. Like
No?
it's not bad because I've had like some drinks. Like there's that one called
That's
Bai
right.
that was terrible. But you can barely at all taste the mint to the point to where I didn't at first even know it was in there. There's barely, you can barely taste the lemon at all.
You know what?
And
That tastes like that Wrigley gum, the green spearmint one.
hardly any carbonation.
Have you ever had that gum? You
No,
might
I
not have
haven't.
had that gum. Yeah, they like all the sugary butter,
I would
bubble
have tried
gums.
it if you gave me it.
Yeah. No, it tastes like that mint chewing gum that Wrigley made in the green thing. What about you, Ava Grace? Good?
I almost finished the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Take it easy. All right, we're going to enjoy the drinks. I got everything laid out over here. We're going to put all this in the pan and just saute it and transfer it to a dish. We'll stick it in the oven for a little bit, and we'll be ready to eat some apple mac and cheese. And I'm making some
I'm gonna
bratwurst
be
as
trying.
well.
Guess what? I'm gonna be trying on the taste review.
Yeah, she's going to try a taste review. So we'll meet you over here in just a minute, guys.
We're going to
Cheers.
start by melting the butter. I had the heat on a little too high. That's why it's kind of browning, but I turned it back down.
We're going to add the onion and the bay leaf.
Kind of get that onion coated up with that butter. We just want to soften this up a little bit. But now we're going to add all those spices. But first, we want to soften up those apples. So here's the apples. Oh, it's already starting to smell good.
Okay,
Alright.
so we've got our nutmeg. We're gonna sprinkle in here. We've got our cinnamon. Just sprinkling it all on.
That's the apple pie spice.
Apple pie spice, or pumpkin pie
Pumpkin
spice.
pie spice. I got apple because I can smell apple.
And then we got our lemon zest. It's smelling really good in here.
The thyme.
We've got the thyme. You got the money, honey, I got the time. Sorry.
And then brown sugar.
And brown sugar. All right.
And now we're just going to stir that up, and we're just going to kind of simmer it for 6 to 7 minutes until everything starts to soften up a little bit.
Boy, does this smell good.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely smells like
if
fall.
you're looking for something to do in the fall time, heat up the kitchen with a delicious smell.
Whew.
Oh, it smells like...
Amazing is
yeah,
what
it smells like apple pie, you know, with the
Yeah.
pumpkin pie. I mean, all those great seasoning smells you smell around the holidays.
And the onions. You can smell a little onion mixed in there. It's
It's
really
been
good.
6 or 7 minutes. It's nice and soft. Now we're going to make a roux. We're going to put that flour in there. What was that, 3 tablespoons?
3 tablespoons,
3
yeah.
tablespoons of flour.
So here we go.
Sprinkle it on top. I'll show you what I'm cooking over here on the other side of the stove here. I'm sauteing some onions, and I'm going to be doing some bratwurst here with some sauerkraut. We're going to have some spicy mustard with this mac and cheese. Oh, it's going to be good. All right.
Yeah, we got 3 different kinds of brats.
Yeah, okay, you see that flour is really soaking up all that juice.
Yeah, see, it's like a roux in
Now
there.
it's turning it thicker. Yeah, that looks good.
Give it a
Okay.
good mix. Make sure all the flour's, all the flour's mixed in. I didn't mean to do that.
All right, once you stir that flour, now we're going to add liquid back in. We're going to add the apple cider or apple juice if you have it. We're going to add the cup of chicken stock.
Cup of chicken stock. A little bit of that.
And then 2 cups of half and half. And what we're going to do is we're going to simmer this and allow this sauce to thicken up a little bit. So you're probably going to have to cook it another 6 to 7 minutes over medium-low heat here.
I'm just whisking it in just so the flour gets mixed in real good with all the liquid we put in. Then I'll switch over to a spoon, cooking spoon. That smells good.
All right, it's been a few minutes. We're just going to salt and pepper this. You can see we're going to bring it up to a light simmer. You can see the sauce is definitely thickening. So yeah, a little salt and pepper. We're almost ready to assemble. And I'll just show you over here real quick. I haven't really used this as part of my video today. But I'm doing some bratwurst over here. Some from the German deli, some regular ones. And I'm going to saute some onions and sauerkraut with it. And we're going to serve with this mac and cheese. If you're interested in how to do those, you basically cook it in around 1 inch of water for around 15-20 minutes just to make sure they're cooked. And then just drain the water and saute in butter. Alright, there we are, guys. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, so here it is. It's nice and thick. Now we're going to add 3 cups of cheese, but you want to add it kind of slowly and stir it in. Don't just all dump it in, else it's going to clump up. You kind of want to incorporate it into the sauce, stir it, let it melt. And we'll just keep doing this in little
Increments.
yeah, half cup doses in there, dropped on top. Oh, those bratwursts smell good too. Alright. We'll continue to stir in all that cheese, and then we'll meet you over by the pasta. It's going to be really quick. We got 1 cup of pasta that you did like, what, 6 minutes?
1 cup of pasta, yeah. Well, every pasta is different. You probably want to cook it al dente a few
Yeah,
minutes.
do it a few minutes normal, less than what would be normal if you were just
Right.
eating it, because we're going to cook it in the stove. So yeah, it's going to cook a little more in the stove. You don't want it super soft, so cook it al dente.
Al dente.
Al dente. Alright, so here we are. Like I said, a pound of whatever kind of macaroni noodles you want. Now we're going to pour in that sauce. There we go. You got it? It's pretty heavy, huh?
It's top heavy here. Okay, it's
All
okay,
right.
got it. Gonna give it a good pour here.
Look at this cheesy goodness,
Oh,
man, with
yeah.
those softened apples and all those spices. Oh man, it smells really
I wish there
good.
was.
I've never had anything like this, and I was kind of uncertain when you brought it up. I said, oh yeah, watch this video, Rachael Ray, and I'm like, yeah, what, apples and the mac and cheese?
Well, she's Italian, so she knows.
I'm like, I don't know about that, but you know what? It smells real good. I'll as always when it comes to food, I'm going to keep an open mind. Oh yeah, look at it. Just mix it in real good.
Shout out to Rachael Ray. She knows how to cook. One of my favorites.
Wow,
Look at that.
That does look good, I have to say. Wow. Everything seems to be incorporating really nice. So we're going to put this in
In a casserole dish.
Casserole dish. It's been greased. We sprayed some of the...
Just to be safe, olive oil spray
some of the
from
olive
Trader
oil
Joe's.
spray in there just to make sure.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll be back in a second. Show you the next step. Man, that looks good. All right, so here's our casserole dish. We mixed it real well. We're kind of being careful. We're not sure if it's all going to
We don't
fit
wanna overfill
in
it.
this dish. We might have to save some. Yeah, I don't think it's all going to fit well.
Okay, let's see. Can always bake a second.
Yeah.
Well, I want to top it too, so yeah, we'll
Yeah,
do
you can add a little bit more.
a little bit more. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it then. Okay, there.
All right.
Yeah, look at that. Goodness. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of give it a little tap down there so it settles. That'll be perfect for adding toppings.
All right, so what are we going to add? We're going to
So we're going to add, just top it with a little bit of extra cheese. You can change a different cheese. Do an Italian
we're
blend
going to do two
or
kinds of cheese. We're going to do some sharp cheddar and then some Parmesan as well.
So we'll do a little bit of sharp cheddar on top. Make it yummy.
I hope Ava's going to like it. I'm not sure what those apples, they were kind of big, but hopefully they're soft.
I know, I was afraid if I did them too small that would turn to applesauce and they
Yeah.
would, you know, we'll see. She'll like the flavor even if we have to pick those out of hers. Okay, now we're gonna take our
that's a
crackers.
cup and a half of...
We use Cheez-Its, like the two flavored ones,
it was
white cheddar
and Parmesan.
sharp cheddar and white
Parmesan.
Parmesan. Okay.
Which is what we're going to top this with. So that's a perfect combo.
That is a perfect combo. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a sprinkle it on.
Yeah, I like that little crispy. And those crackers, those you can use the regular Cheez-Its too, but hey, when they had the dual flavor combo box, I'm like, okay,
yeah.
that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
All right, look at that.
So that looks good. I'm gonna leave a little bit extra for the extra we have here. And then we're gonna do the Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan.
Yeah, bear in mind, this is for the whole mac, so don't go crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
you're
yeah,
right.
put a little. You might think, oh, this is on the
You know what
recipe.
Rachael Ray always says?
We got some leftovers here. We're gonna have to do a second batch tonight.
Rachael Ray uses the Parmesan Reggiano, which is like the good aged stuff, and boy, it is good. But we were cheap. We just bought the good cheap Parmesan.
So we have the oven set at 400 degrees.
One more thing.
Oh, one more thing?
Parsley.
Oh,
I chopped
parsley.
up some fresh Italian parsley.
Italian
Give it a
parsley.
little bit of, give it a little color. Look at that.
Okay, there you go. So anyway, we have the oven at 400, and this is really much done, so just put it in there until the cheese melts and everything crisps
Okay.
up. You can also turn the broiler on if you want for,
There it is.
you know, a minute or two to kind of brown the top of it.
That's it.
You're ready to go. I'm kind of looking forward to this. All right, apple, macaroni, and cheese. There it is. We'll throw this in the oven. Be back in a second. All right, here we are, fresh out of the oven. Oh, and then here are my brats with some warm sauerkraut and grilled onions, and I got a couple of mustards, stone ground and Dijon. But I wanted to see how this looks like. Let's scoop it out. Take a look at this.
Look at that.
Oh, wow, that looks good.
Okay. There's one.
All right. Man, that looks good.
It's hard to scoop.
No, it looks good. We made another casserole dish, smaller one.
With no crackers on top for little sister.
Yeah, for Ava Grace. Hopefully she'll like it. I'm really curious. I've never had apples and macaroni and cheese, so this is going to be a new experience for sure.
Look at that.
All right.
There we go.
All right, I'm going to cut up some sausage. We have 3 types of brats. We have the Neuenberg, which are the ones made with veal at the end. What was that middle one with the cheese and the...
So the middle one, when I went to the German deli, I was gonna just get Nuremberg, and then I saw that they had some what's that called? Arrogant Bastard ale
Oh, okay.
cheese beer brats.
Yeah, that's...
So there's like cheese in them
the one
and
in the
something
middle
with the
there.
beer. I remember you had that Arrogant Bastard ale. So,
Yeah.
and you liked it. So I
Yeah,
thought, well,
and then these ones on the end here, these are just generic Kroger brand bratwurst.
and then of course we got the good
Another
sauerkraut from
Nuremberg.
Germany.
Yeah, good sauerkraut from Germany, some onions. All right. We'll be out here to give this a sample in just a second.
All right, hello. I'm here with my whole family. My son Kyle, my daughter Ava Grace,
We're
my
ready
wife
for the taste
Monica.
Yeah.
I also did some brats, but we'll get to the brats later. Let's try the main dish here.
Okay, go ahead. You can try it.
Okay. I hope you like it, Ava Grace.
No, I hope I do myself too.
Let's see.
Ooh, it's stringy. Ooh.
It's got that festive.
It actually is good.
It tastes like a mixture between apple pie
And mac and
and
cheese.
macaroni and cheese.
It's good though.
Oh yeah,
It
you're
is
right.
good.
It does taste. It does kind of taste like a mix of an apple pie and
Wow.
mac and cheese.
I didn't know how the flavors would blend. I've never had anything
Okay, now I
like
got a
this.
piece of apple.
It's good.
Oh my gosh, this is really stringy though. It's super good though.
No, I think this is a good thing. This time of year, around the holidays,
Stringy.
you have your family over for Thanksgiving or Christmas, or maybe even a
Oh, a
potluck.
good side dish for
A
the kids.
potluck would
Oh
be
yeah.
good. Bring this.
Or even a good side dish at Thanksgiving for the kids.
He's not gonna hear the end of it. After we're off camera, I'll be asking him to make this 20 more times.
I don't know if I'd eat this all year, but this is very festive and very
Well, it is
good
festive.
comfort
Why
food.
not?
It's good. You
All
like
right.
it, huh?
All right, Colin. So, 3 times a bratwurst. This is the German from Old World Deli. This is
like it,
from
huh?
Kroger
It's like
brand
an apple
Ross.
cake, but
And this is
mixed
Arrogant
with
Bastard cheese
It's like
bratwurst.
a mix.
Alright, so I'll try to.
The regular Kroger. You got mustard here if you want.
Good.
Oh.
It's gonna
Dijon
be my
and sauerkraut.
favorite.
Okay, I'm gonna let little
Dijon,
sister
right?
eat her food at the table.
Okay.
Okay? We're gonna take little sister to the table now. You like it though, huh?
Just to let you guys know, I love it.
All
Well, that's a winner.
right.
Everyone else, tell
What do
me.
you think, Kyle?
I'll get you more.
It's good, it's good.
Okay.
Now
Now you're gonna try the German
I'm
deli.
dipping in here because this is better. I didn't know.
This is
This is
the
probably.
German Nuremberg bratwurst. This has a little bit of veal in it, and I tell you, it makes all the difference in the world. That veal.
What's the deal?
All right, I'll try it.
Softer.
Yeah, there's a softer texture. All right, now try the Arrogant Bastard.
I'll try it with
That's a
you.
nice name.
Well, that's the name of the beer.
It's a beer company.
Yeah.
Will we do
Oh,
other?
that's good too.
This is the best.
That's got a smoky
The
flavor.
Arrogant Bastard one?
That's why it's smoky.
Will I do other taste review videos sometime, Mom?
How to say
of
this
course
is
you will,
better?
Lady Grace.
It's good. What, Ava Grace?
I just told Dad if I can do other taste reviews on the
Sure.
video thing, and then he said yeah.
Take a
Yeah.
little scoop of the sauerkraut here and tell me what you think. The German sauerkraut. Just take some right there.
Well,
no,
no, you get the sauerkraut on your fork.
Oh.
try it.
That's okay. Yeah. Are you gonna do it with that? Okay.
There you go. Mmm.
Very good.
I love brats. I think it's a German in me. But boy,
He
this
does.
is what Rachael Ray made with it. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't need the excuse.
No.
But I do like just mac and cheese. Apple mac and cheese. It's good. If you have the ingredients, you're looking for something new, you want to fill your kitchen with a wonderful scent, I would highly recommend it.
If there's anything he likes more than bratwurst, it's beer.
Well, it goes together. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I would love it if you would consider subscribing. The link's below. And up above is the link to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. That's where I have all my videos and recipes with the exact measurements, the whole thing. So go check that out. Thanks again for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
What do you think, Cal? Do you like that mac and cheese?
By the way, guys, this is my
Sure.
first time doing a review for a taste review.
Yeah, what do you
on
think?
camera.
How's the mac and cheese?
Good.
Good? Just good?
Mhm.
It's not amazing?
Amazing.
It's amazing. It's spectacular?
Yeah.
It's out. Is it out of this world, as Farmer would say?
Yes. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's
Hey,
awesome.
and we're gonna have it tomorrow night for dinner too. I made enough that we have leftovers.
Oh my gosh, it's so
All right, God, you're crazy.
How much have we put on the
Actually, the
camera?
brats, the Rachael Ray was right on. The brats and the sauerkraut,
like
and you know
what?
what? Go awesome with
Oh,
this.
it's on in here. Why
So what's
did
your
you
favorite brat?
scream? Yes, it's so good.
I still, my leaning's always towards the German. I love
It's
it.
mine's tied between that and that.
I like that.
Because the thing with this is obviously not this, but
Well, this
but
is
like,
this is generic Ross brand. It said Bratwurst.
and then
It's hard to decide between
this
the
is like
smoky.
the German stuff.
We had their
This
smoky
has
ones,
good-
and I wasn't as.
But this
I
has
said next time.
cheese in it. It's harder. It's
So
Smokier.
last time,
More
I
flavor.
said when we got smoked brats at Old World, I was like, nah, let's stick with Nuremberg. It wasn't anything to write home about, but this particular one with the cheese smoke is good.
What mustard do you like better?
this is better. I just can't get it on as easy.
Oh, those apples. It's just weird.
I like it.
It's a weird combination.
It's ironically goes though. It's not too sweet. Your mom would like this.
Yeah, it's just
She'd
It's
say
so-
it's
it's so-
dreamy.
This
so
is one of the
different.
only things that I think makes me hungrier the more I eat it because I want more.